Hey everyone, my name is Lauren. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. On this channel, we help Black women leave the stress of everyday life behind to live carefree, joyful, and unapologetic lives. Now, as I've said before, if this sounds like you, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, you like the video, and you follow along for more content. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have started and stopped doing this recording several times already. And I said, you gonna get what you gonna get, because there's no reason why I'm thinking so hard about what I'm going to say in the video. I'm just going to say what's on my mind, which worked out for me in the last video. I don't know why it's not working this time, but I think I am just thinking too hard about what I want to say when I know what I want to say. So today's topic, accountability. Why accountability is important, how I remain accountable, and the secret ingredient to making sure you are holding yourself accountable. So why is accountability important? It's important because it will get you to the next step that you would like to be at in your life. So on this channel, I talk a lot about how Black women can leave the stress of everyday life behind and create this life that they are actually happy about living and they are excited about and don't feel stressed about, right? So in order for Black women to get to this stage in their lives, they have to do things, they have to take the steps necessary to make sure that they are getting there. They have to hold themselves accountable. And I say we because I have to hold myself accountable, especially if I want to embrace this ease of living, right? So I have to do things that will hold me accountable. And one of the things that I do daily, I try to do daily. I know some days I mess up and I miss it. Well, I shouldn't say mess up. Some days I just miss doing it, but I definitely try to journal every morning. So I start off with journaling. I had this nice, pretty journal. I can't tell you where I got it from because I don't remember, but it was probably from like a Black-owned shop in Boston. So I wake up and I just write down everything that's in my mind. Everything that's going on, everything that I think I have to do for the day, and I write all of that down. And this helps me to get everything that is out of my head onto some paper and having it in an organized way. That way I'm not constantly like scrambling like, okay, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? And I have it written down in my journal. So I'm not going to go into detail about what I write, but like you can see, I'm trying to show y'all. So this is a second book for the year because I already went through the first one, but 4-3, like that's where I started. And like, you know, can y'all see that? I go through and I do it mostly every morning, like I try to. And this really helps me to organize like my thoughts and my ideas and my plans for the day. And I might not necessarily get to everything that's written down in this journal, but I have it, and like it's a good way for me to empty out my mind. Y'all know that SpongeBob episode where me and my friends were just sending this meme back and forth to each other, but where he says like empty your mind and everything in his brain just starts to scatter. Yeah, but this is more organized. It's more like emptying my mind of like everything that I might have to do for the day or whatever is going on. I have this notebook. So after I do that, after I do journaling, right, I then bring it to my planner. This is how I keep myself accountable. The journal right here, and then the next step, the planner. So I like having a physical planner. I know people like will use their Google Calendar or whatever electronic device is out now. I can't keep up. I know there's so many different organizational like tools that are out there, but I use my planner for the most part, and I put things in my phone as well, which then gets carried over to like my Google Calendar because, you know, everything is synced up. But yes, so whatever task that I've written down like in my journaling for the morning, I just transfer it over to my agenda book. And this really helps me remain organized and to remember what I have to do for the day. And like I said, I might not get to everything, but at least I can write down like what I think I want to get to for the day, and then I can just carry it over to the next day. So the agenda book, definitely important. Is how I keep myself accountable. And that way I'm just keeping track of like what task I need to do and what I need to get done, so I can continue moving and progressing towards what I actually want to see happen in my life. So yeah, that's how I remain accountable. And why it's important, I spoke about a little bit, but like it's important because I have to make sure that I am taking the steps necessary to progress and be this version of myself that I want to be. So I also talked about the secret ingredient to holding yourself accountable, and that is being a part of accountability groups. So having accountability buddies, or being a part of larger groups with people who share similar goals as you, or are in community doing the same things that you want to do. So basically goals, yes, like I said. But that has been so helpful for me. I meet with accountability buddies every week, and we talk about our business plans and goals. We talk about like career plans. We talk about like what's going on with ourselves and like the goals that we have for ourselves each week. And that's been so helpful with keeping me accountable, especially as it pertains to my business. And I'm also a part of a coaching group with other Black women that are interested in like traveling either for a sabbatical or traveling like permanently or moving abroad. So being a part of groups with like-minded individuals definitely helps me personally to remain accountable. It's so important to me, which is why I called it the secret ingredient. I think it's so important because you have people in these groups and these accountability groups that will push you to step out of your comfort zone and to do things that you know you're supposed to be doing, but you're probably not doing. And those accountability buddies and those groups and those coaches are going to make sure that you are doing what you need to be doing, which is why I really think it's important. Like if you struggle with like holding yourself accountable, then being a part of groups with other individuals that share similar goals as you, it's definitely important to like have that as well, because it can get difficult to keep yourself accountable on your own, like if you're not really used to doing that. So being a part of groups where people can actually like get you to that next stage is so important. It's so important to share community with other people and to let people know what some of your goals are so that they can help you. Like I said, being in community with people who share similar goals as you that can propel you forward, so important. Like I'm so grateful to be in these different groups where I know people know what my goals are and they're going to call me out on doing the things that I need to do. Shout out to Rashida Dow, who got me together this past weekend, and it was just so helpful. It's what I needed to hear. So just to recap, I spoke a little bit about accountability, why it's important to me, why it should be important to you, how I keep myself accountable, and ways that you can probably keep yourself accountable as well. And if you find that you are struggling to hold yourself accountable, and if you're a woman that wants to start to embrace this ease of living and you really do want to leave the stress of everyday life behind, then you need to tap in with me for some coaching. Hello. So I do offer life coaching for Black women who are looking to make some changes in their lives. You can connect with me through email. I will leave my information below. I also offer a free downloadable workbook that you can download for your use. And yeah, like if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely let me know. But I do offer coaching services for Black women that are looking to embrace this change and looking to have this happiness in their lives and are struggling to actually have it right now. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will leave all of the information below. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like I said, and you like this video, and you stay tuned for more. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.